Hey there everybody, now just a couple of quick things before we start this video. All DormRoomTv members, guess what? You have an extra minute. We decided 4 minutes was a little too short, so now you've got 5 to work with. Make that extra minute count. Oh, and to Matt and anyone interested, if you want to make an educational video or a video that teaches people something, that can be as long as you want. Second thing, I want to wish Jesse and Liz a very happy anniversary. You guys are absolutely amazing and I wish you all the best in the future. And finally, to everyone watching the videos, thank you. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback so far for this channel. It gives us a lot of pride in what we're doing, and we feel like we're making these videos for a reason, and all this positive feedback only makes us want to strive even harder to make these videos as fantastic as they can get, so you guys can stay entertained and we can keep doing this. Thank you to everyone who's contributing. Jesse, James, Joey, Ryan, Will. You guys are great additions to the cast, and I'm so glad to have you guys on. Now today's Monday video is going to be a little bit different than my past two. Today's video is going to be a Thoughts from Places video. We have to go back to Friday morning. 11 a.m. Waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta do that math. Watching that clock tick on and on and on. Then I notice that everyone's gone. So I make my way back to my dorm. Gotta head home. Alright, we're going to stop that Friday reference right there. As always, my ride was very chill, complete with my amazing singing skills. So I ended up going to my grandparents' house, as at the time I had no keys to enter my house. Now my grandparents are very avid antique collectors. They have a lot of stuff they probably don't need, but they've got some pretty cool stuff, like the suit of armor. After a few minutes of walking around, I noticed something very strange in my grandma's refrigerator. There was a small magnet that I made, I guess when I was about 3rd grade. At that time, I was a pretty big collector of comic books. I was so intrigued by them, I almost considered becoming a comic book creator. Now, if you've been on my blog, you'll notice that I write a lot, and my writing is very descriptive. The reason I stay so detailed in my writing is because I want to give you a picture. I want to give you some idea of what I'm thinking at the time, and I want you to kind of come along with me on my journey and see what I'm seeing, hear what I'm hearing, etc., etc. Now, these comic books, they were pretty much the first things that I went on for writing. I hadn't really read any major books, but comic books were easy to read, had tons of pictures. Upon seeing the magnet, I kind of wondered what my older writing was like. It was at that point that I remembered one of my comic books that I started on but never really finished. Pretty much here is a rough sketch of what it looked like. At the time, this project was called Ninja X. I really hadn't come up with any sort of solid storyline, but as a middle schooler, you really can't blame me for not thinking too much into it at the time. It was after I had thought about my old comic book store that I realized how fast time went by. In a mere 18 years, I went from this clueless baby to a grown-up, know-it-all teenager. Now, on that same afternoon, I went to pick up my little brother and sister from school. And on the way there, I saw a couple of kids in front of someone's house playing with sticks. And at first I thought to myself, sticks? Really? You're outside playing with sticks? And then I heard one of the boys scream. They weren't playing with sticks. They were playing Harry Potter. This weekend I realized the human mind is a very complex thing. Everyone has different thoughts and ideas. One of the biggest things of the human mind is our sense of imagination. I think as you get older, you become more and more accustomed to just taking things as they are. You just think of what they are. You don't think of what they could be. To me, at age 18, I just saw sticks. To them, at age 6 or 7, they saw magic wands. And what I'm basically saying here is, keep your mind open. You know, in kindergarten, they tell you to draw this, color this, build this with Legos, and it's accepted. You can do anything you want. You get to high school, and they kind of shoot it all down. And that's completely wrong. We shouldn't be told that we have to look at things in a one-sided way, when the world is such a beautiful and mysterious place. So be open-minded. Listen to other people's ideas and beliefs, and who knows, maybe something they believe in can spark your imagination in ways you never thought possible. To end this video, I want to quote Frank Iero of My Chemical Romance. Art is the weapon. Your imagination is the ammunition. Create and destroy as you see fit. Embrace your originality. The aftermath is secondary. You can and you should do anything. Jesse, I'll see you tomorrow.